Since the release of Arcane in late 2021, which was almost 2 years ago, shockingly, fans haven't been able to get enough, myself included. So it's with great excitement that I have some solid information on when we can expect Arcane Season 2. Prefacing, this was announced at Tencent's Video v Vision conference. Tencent, since acquiring 92.78% of Riot Games in 2011, has been the major shareholder, before purchasing the remaining equity in 2015, so this information definitely comes under good authority. As per League of Legends Leaks and News, who shared this image on Twitter, Arcane Season 2 will premiere in Q4 of 2024, so basically a year away. The tweet also includes winter in brackets, so I'm not sure whose winter that refers to, because China, where the conference was held, begins their 2024 winter on the 21st of December, according to Google. I'm so far on Reddit guessed it will be in November, following Riot's 15-year event. But another user, however, translated the slide and said it doesn't mention Q4, it just says winter 2024, so it can be a little unclear, because technically winter 2024 for China could be in like 3 to 4 months. But I doubt it'd be such a late announcement, so we should expect it in the timeframe I just mentioned. Also, quick spoiler warning, if you haven't watched Arcane, what are you doing? Go watch it right now. According to Christian Link, the executive producer of Arcane, he mentioned a war as a summary of Season 2's story. Given how Arcane Season 1 ended, it's safe to assume that there may be a full-blown war between Piltover and Zorn, given Jinx's attack. Anyway, moving on. With the full ability reveal of Briar yesterday, it looks like we may already have a problem. I tuned into Riot August, the lead designer of Briar's stream yesterday. There was a section of the stream where he was explaining her abilities fully and their numbers, as we observe in the background, and all seem pretty normal and well, until we get to her E. Now, because Briar is intended by Riot to be an AD champion, August had prefaced the entire stream up until this point as if she'd build AD items. But when someone in the chat asked if she could build AP, he went on to explain that the only abilities with AP scaling are E and her ult. When we examine the numbers, we actually see that her E, Chilling Scream, has one of the highest AP ratios of any basic ability in the entire game. The exact numbers is 220 damage, rank 1, scaling to 660 with an additional 340% AP, which is easily a few thousand damage at full build.
Hey, look at these wolves. Look at these wolves, guys. Look at these wolves. They are going to incinerate. That's broken. Okay. Okay, oh, blue buff. Watch this. You guys watching the blue buff? Who's watching blue buff? This is what happens when you cream pie. Oh. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
This ability is so strong, in fact, that August said it may already be nerfed before she's even released. AP Briar would probably work pretty similarly to the Baus popularized AP Aurelia, because Briar's E and Aurelia's W are basically the same ability, but Aurelia can move her W and Briar's E heals her, but the nuke properties are basically the same.
Get the fuck out of here, Graves! Damn!
Briar's E, however, is really inconsistent because once the ability has started its cast, it can't be redirected and it also can't be changed with flash.
So to be clear on the E's wall hit is intended to be pretty insane. Like, it's intended to be pretty nutty because it's actually very, very, very hard to hit. Because this whole time, people can just walk out or flash out, and you still have to actually hit them into a wall. If you don't hit them into a wall, it just doesn't do as much. The idea is the E is supposed to do a ton of damage, but like it's very, very hard to hit. So we'll see how that plays out. It's possible we might need to nerf the numbers a bit. Can you flash while casting E? No, you can't. You cannot. Yeah, you can't flash to reroute the E. You're not allowed. I thought she's an AD champ. She is. I don't think the AP build is actually good aside from trolling.
The only real way I can see this working is channeling it in fog like Sion's Q, but even then they've still got to face check you and you've still got to be near a wall. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see if it makes it to live. But while we're on the topic of Briar, I actually have some information from the designer at Riot on the whole feat situation and why she had to get her dogs out. Before I jump in though, I just thought I'd let you know that Hextech Store currently has the new Cosmic and Immortal Journey capsules for £3.49 each, meaning you'd be able to get the new controversial Jin skin for under half the price if you were to get it through the pass. And if you use code RIVAL, you'll get an extra discount. All their links will be in the description. So back to what we were talking about before, the artist behind Briar was asked about his design decisions and why she is the way that she is. To the body image part, artist Kindlejack says it's kind of subtle, but with Briar's shape, I wanted to give her thicker legs and a bottom half with a more petite upper body. He also adds the idea here is that if she's actually made from blood magic or living blood, she should be a bit more bottom heavy, like an IV bag or a droplet of blood. To this though, people weren't convinced, saying things like, TLDR, I gave her a dump truck because she's made of blood. And this is a subtle lore reveal that Kiana is only pretending to control the elements. She's actually a blood mage. Kaisa's suit is also a vampiric symbiote. DJ Sonar as well. Moving on, if you enjoy my content, be sure to leave a sub. It really helps the channel out and you can always change your mind later. And for the last story of today, it has been confirmed that Nicole Lapointe Jameson from EG has stepped down as the head of the organisation, and even vaguely discussed selling their LCS slot, saying everything's for sale at the right price. If you want to read her full send-off letter, I'll leave it on the screen here for you to pause on. But with that out of the way, it pretty much wraps us up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!